What's up, guys? 12 Vision back with another YouTube video. Of course, my background is different this time because I'm trying to give y'all a little flavor, give y'all a little options, you know what I'm saying? Here and there, you know, trying to give y'all just a little different look whenever I show my face. But I put out a poll a while back, I'm not sure how long ago it was, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, about if you want to see what's in my bag. And everybody said they want to see what's in my bag. So this is it. This is the video. So, I know I said bag, but this is actually a case. I had a bag before I made the poll, and after the poll, I ended up moving all my stuff into this case. So this is what I'm about to show y'all what's in the case. So same thing, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah. Hey, tired of waiting, let's go, get into it. All right, so this is what's all in the case. I love this case. I bought this case maybe 3 months ago, but I bought it to transport my lights when I flew, and I needed something to protect it. But I was like, hey, I don't travel that much, so why not turn it into my camera bag? So I bought this insert to go in it, and it's perfect, everything is perfect. So let's start, I'll start with the cameras. So first, I start from the left to the right. This is my newest addition, y'all. This is the Canon R5C. Love it. It's a hybrid camera, photography and videography camera, cinematic camera. It has a cinematic mode on the inside. Let's see if I can show y'all real quick. So this is the photography. Of course, it says no card, but we can see like this is all the photography settings. All y'all that's familiar with Canon. So now I'm gonna show you the cinematic mode. It takes about 7 seconds to switch. So that was kind of quick. But this is the cinematic mode. I'm not sure you can hear the fan that came on. It has a fan so it doesn't overheat. This is why it's a great camera. See, cinematic, all the cinematic menus, you know, not the same. So that's why it's called a hybrid, but it's a great camera. The last YouTube video I dropped, it was actually shot with this camera. So if the quality was great, let me know. Put a comment, say the quality was great. But this is why it was great. I guess I can move straight on to this lens right here, because this is the lens I paired it with for that last video. This is the 18-35 Sigma 1.8 aperture, great lens. The history behind this lens. This camera and this lens is my newest addition to everything I have. And this is the story behind this is funny. I have a brother that does photography as well, and he bought this lens. And every time we're at events together, he doesn't use it for some reason. I'm not sure why he bought it, but he doesn't use it. So the last event that we were at together, he wanted to use my 35mm, which is one of the greatest lenses that I have ever used, mainly for video, but it does good for photography as well. So he wanted to use it. I let him use it because I was using my 28-70. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. But I was using my 28-70, so I was like, yeah, you can use it, no problem. I'm not using it right now. He used it. He's just like, man, I love this lens. So I was like, you know what? I always wanted to try the 18-35 because I thought about buying it anyway. So we traded. So this is actually his lens. And he did say that he offered to just trade all the way out. Like, I'm just using it right now just to see if I like it. He was like, that's cool, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just tell him, let's go ahead and trade all the way out. Because I do like this lens. For video purposes, it's a great photography lens as well. Of course, it's made for crop sensors, but it's fine because I can just throw this camera in Super 35 and we're good to go. Like, the quality is great. I love All right, so let's go to the next camera, which is my all-time favorite, the Canon R6 Mark II. Of course, if you watch my channel, you know that this is the camera I always use. This is the camera that I shoot with all my pictures, shoot all my pictures with this camera. It's a great camera, y'all. I have no complaints about it at all. I just realized something about this cage I got on here though, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, love this camera. No complaints, can't complain about it at all. Next, this is my first love, that 85 millimeter 1.2 RF lens. This is why it's my first love. Before I bought it, I had a 85 millimeter EF first generation, the first one. And I had it for about a year, 2 years, shooting with it, fine. I rented this lens just to test it out. This was the very first RF lens I ever owned. Very first one I ever owned. Wasn't the first one I used, but the first one I owned. So I rented it maybe about 3 years ago. I was at a photo shoot. I was doing a graduation shoot, and that's when it came in. It came in that day. I sent my assistant to go pick it up, came back with it, threw it on my camera, instantly saw a difference in the quality. And after that shoot, I paid for it. I bought the one I rented. So this came from a rental website, or a rental company. I bought it straight from them. And it's been my first love since. I still use it outside, inside, everywhere I use this lens. I would never get rid of this lens. My second love is this baby. This is the last RF lens I bought. I recently bought it maybe less than a year ago. I think it's almost a year now. This lens never comes out my camera unless I'm using this one, or if I'm using this one. But other than that, it's on my camera. Every photo shoot I do, this is the one. If I'm in the studio, I'm using this lens. So that's why you see a lot of scratches and stuff on it, because I use it pretty frequently. I use it a lot. I would not sell this lens for nothing in the world. It's heavy, I don't care. It's big, I don't care. The quality is great on this lens. I would not trade this lens for nothing. Next, I guess I'll go move to my 16 mil. I use this 16 millimeter for if I want to get creative shots, but mainly for real estate. It's a wide angle lens, 16 millimeter of course, 2.8. Great for that real estate look that everybody wants. I love this lens. I would trade this lens, or I would sell it, but only if I get the 15 to 35 millimeter. That would be the only reason why. Because this lens, it's an 18 by 35, but it can't replace this 16. It can't replace it because, like I said, it's made for crop sensors. So when I put it on my RF mount cameras, it automatically switches to crop mode in the photography camera. So it can't replace it. So I love this wide angle lens. Wouldn't trade it for nothing unless Canon comes out with a 16 millimeter L line, then I may think about it. But other than that, it's a great lens. Quality is great. Next, move on to this strap. I know it's probably small to some people, but this means a lot to me. When I'm outside doing shoots, this comes in handy. I can throw my camera on here and both my hands are free. I can do a lot with my hands. After that, move my lights around, help my clients, whatever they need. I have a free hand. I won't have to put my camera down on the ground. It's always on me. Next, I'll show you my drone. This drone is I use it a lot for real estate. Because I do a lot of real estate photography, and this comes in handy for the area shots. My clients love the area shots. I think I may be one of the few photographers in the area that shoots real estate that has drones. Because whenever somebody reaches out to me and I tell them that I have a drone, they are very surprised and very happy to hear that I have a drone. So this is what I mainly use it for. I bought it not to do real estate with it. I bought it just to have a drone for videos, but Now it's money maker for my real estate. And of course, this is the remote for the RC1. I say one because they got the RC2 out now. And I might want to get the RC2 because it has antennas on it. I think you can get a more range. The range not really that good with these combined together. So I may end up getting the RC2, not sure. But moving on, not much is left. Of course, I gotta have extra batteries, you know, gotta keep extra batteries, especially for this. If I don't have the power source I use with it, I'm gonna need a lot of these if I'm on the go. My trigger for my lights, Godox, I use Godox flashes, so this is much needed for that. And I got my arm, my top handle for my rigs. It's the NATO clamp, real easy, just goes on like that. Lock it in, and it ain't going nowhere. I can throw it around, I'll just show you. Throw it around all day, it ain't going nowhere. I love it. If you into rigging up, this will be a good investment. It's the NATO, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Nano, I'm not sure. I think it's NATO though. Clamp for the small rig, setup. So great attachment, great addition. And that's about it, y'all. That's all I got in the bag. And that's everything in the case, y'all. So I hope it was informational. I hope everybody enjoyed it. You know how I am. Comment, like, subscribe. Please comment your thoughts. I love to hear thoughts. I love to see the thoughts. I love to see the critiques, because I'm growing on this channel, and we can grow together. You can help me grow. So please comment your thoughts, comment your dislikes, comment your likes, and see you on the next one.